everyone, my name's Lauren and I'm a video producer here at Good Housekeeping. Spring cleaning is upon us and we all seem to have a little bit of extra time on our hands at home, so I figured there's no better time than now to clean my kitchen and organize my pantry that's gotten a bit of a mess. Now I'll be honest, I moved into this apartment about 2 months ago and haven't really had the time to organize. And also I'm just no expert when it comes to cleaning. So I will definitely be calling on Good Housekeeping's own Queen of Clean, Carolyn Forte, for all her best tips and tricks. So let's get started. So I started with my pantry. I share my apartment with 2 roommates and we luckily have this nice space to put all of our food, which is great. But as you can see, this is my shelf and it needs major help. Organizers. So I have these white set of drawers, some shelves that I figured are good for stacking, and I also got this little Lazy Susan stackable thing that I figured would be good for the back of it. I also got these little containers to hold some food items that are kind of just in these weird packaging that I wanted to just kind of make all uniform, so I quickly gave those a wash because who knows where they've been. I also got these plastic little stacking bins that I didn't show, don't know why, but I have those as well. So what you can't really see is that in the back corner it divots in, so I figured that'd be a perfect place for the Lazy Susan. I immediately realized that those white drawers were way too big and weren't going to work, so I decided to put those in my bedroom closet instead. So then I decided to put the shelves in front of the stacking bins because the bins kind of have a back, so it made sense to put those in the way back. So then I filled up my Lazy Susan. I just kind of put things that I don't reach for too often. So like a lot of like sauces that I don't really use every day, and just some extra like spices and stuff that I don't need. So I just put all the cans in the bottom of the shelf that I had and some jars of food because I figured I don't reach for these too often, but they're still kind of easily accessible. And then I decided on the top I'll put the boxes of pasta, but then quickly changed my mind that I didn't want to do this because I realized boxes of pasta are easier to stack upon than these lovely bags of food that are kind of annoying and get in the way. So that's why I put them on the shelf. They're more organized. And then I just threw my cereal boxes kind of in the back and was trying to figure out the best way to put these metal shelves, and I thought just putting them in front of the plastic bins was best. So here's the Lazy Susan in the back corner, as you can see, just with all the sauces and everything. And then as you can see, you could kind of reach through the metal shelves to the plastic bins, so that's why I kind of left these shelves there. So I was just hoping for the best. So yeah, I just have my cereal boxes over here, the canned goods, the packages of things, and then my containers that I filled. So yeah, that's my organized pantry. I think this has been super helpful and I'm really glad I did it. And I think if you have a messy pantry, then you definitely should do this as well. Now that the pantry was organized, it was time to clean. Since the dishwasher was clean, I started by emptying and putting away all of the dishes and silverware. That way I could fill up the dishwasher as I go with any of the dirty dishes in the sink. So then I just emptied the drying rack and I put away everything that was in here to try to have as least amount of clutter on the counter as possible. And then I just went on and washed the dishes in the sink. There wasn't that many left because we were pretty good at cleaning the dishes as we go. Most of this was just from breakfast that morning, so I just put away what I could, someone in the dishwasher, someone in the drying rack. But my goal was to have an empty sink, that way I could give it a nice deep clean. Oh, at this point, my pantry was organized, the dishes were all put away, I had a nice clean slate to start cleaning, and I had no idea where to begin. So lucky for me, I work with Good Housekeeping's own Queen of Clean, Carolyn Forte. She's the director of the Home Appliances and Cleaning Lab and is just the person to answer all of my questions. So before I started cleaning, I called up Carolyn to help guide me through the essentials and give me her best tips and tricks she has up her sleeves, because I need them. Hi, Carolyn.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm good. You hanging in there?
I'm going to clean my kitchen, so I need your help.
Anytime. I always love to hear when people are getting ready to clean.
One tricky spot that I was having is we have a gas stove, so the grates.
Okay.
They get grimy, but I've tried wiping it down with some cleaner and paper towels, but it's the paper towel just tears apart, doesn't work.
Yeah, those are not the easiest to clean. Some of them can go in the dishwasher. I'm not sure what yours is and if it can, so you might want to check with the manufacturer to see if they go in the dishwasher. Otherwise, the best thing is just kind of fill the sink with a warm, sudsy water solution and put them in there. I wouldn't use a paper towel because, like you said, it's going to tear and get all white little specks all over them. So soak them in a sudsy dish liquid and water solution, and then use a gentle scrub sponge on them. You should be able to get that off. Or maybe you try instead of a paper towel, try a microfiber cloth. Even just for spot cleaning like that might be better and less likely to shred and leave lint.
Our microwave gets a lot of splatters and gets dirty very easily.
You might want to use something like a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, or even just taking a hot washcloth or a rag soak it in hot water, put it inside on some particularly tough or burnt on stains, let it soften, and then go in and get those off, either with like I said, a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser or a scrub sponge, and any all-purpose cleaner should be fine. Anything is pretty much safe. The turntable might come out. Most of them come out. So if yours does, always wash that by hand and scrub that. What you want to do is, if you spray the inside of the microwave, just make sure you don't spray into any of the vents or the openings, because you don't want any of your cleaning product to get inside there. Spray where it's solid. If you want to clean some of the other areas, then spray the cloth and then just apply it with the cloth. It'll be safer for the microwave. And then try not to let it get too gunky. I like to put, when I'm cooking anything or reheating anything, I like to put a paper plate on top of it. Because I feel like a paper plate protects better than a paper towel. If anything's going to splatter, it's going to go on the paper plate, and then you can toss that away. So I just kind of feel like reheating things with a paper plate on top keeps the microwave cleaner.
What's something that's easily overlooked in the kitchen that's people just don't realize, oh yeah, you should clean that?
You know what? I think it's the vertical surfaces, like the cabinets and everything. I mean, people don't realize that you cook, and what happens is that grease comes off, the smoke comes off. Hopefully you have a vent that you put on, but even if you don't, that fine greasy film just settles on things. Give your kitchen cabinets, a feel around the doorknobs, around the drawer handles. See if they're sticky. They could use it. The range hood. People don't think about the range hood. That gets greasy and needs a good cleaning. So those are the kinds of things I would recommend.
The sink. We have I think it's stainless steel. It looks stainless steel. Okay. I've heard baking soda. What's the best way to clean it and get it shiny?
Soda's great. Baking soda is a non-abrasive, a mild abrasive. So it's pretty delicate, and it won't scratch the stainless steel, so it'll make it shiny. And you don't have to dilute it, just sprinkle it right on, and with a damp sponge or whatever. If you need something a little bit more powerful than the baking soda, I would suggest there are stainless steel cleansers. Now, these are not the same kind of cleaners that you use on your appliances. Those are more delicate, or those are sprays. But anything that cleans, like Cameo is one I really like. It's a powder. There are Barkeeper's Friend is kind of like a thick liquid that you can put on. So anything that's designed to clean sinks and cookware should work well on your sink.
Countertops. I've heard you say clean and then disinfect. What do
Yes.
you mean by that?
And people are really, into disinfecting now. So this is really important to know is that no product, whether it sanitizes or disinfects, will be effective if the surface is dirty. Anything that you use says that you have to clean first. So if you've got food bits and grease and all those kind of things, you just can't spray a disinfectant on expect it to work because it's not going to get through all that gunk. The first step is make sure it's clean. And then you can, yes, put another application either of the same product if it's a disinfectant that you're using or another disinfecting wipe or whatever product that you're using. Then you want to make sure that it stays wet for the required time on the label. Some say 15 seconds, 30 seconds for viruses. Some say 4 minutes for bacteria. So it depends on what you want to kill. And it depends on how the product works, what ingredients it contains. But it's important that you, in order to get the best disinfecting that you can, the surface is clean and it stays wet for the time that it says so on the label. And the easiest is a wipe. That's easy, but you can't find them now. In normal times, the disinfecting wipe is the easiest thing you can do because it's the most convenient. There are disinfecting sprays too, but you're not finding any of those now. So it's hard. The best thing would be just bleach and water. Most people can still get a hold, although it may not be online, but if you go to the stores and get lucky, you can get some bleach in the jug, mix up that 4 teaspoons to a quart of water, use a cloth, and you can put that down. The kitchen is someplace you want to keep clean. So after you've cooked, after you've made a meal, that's when you want to clean up and give it a good overview. I would say clean the sink. It should be wiped down every night after eating and after cooking. And then, maybe once a week or every few weeks, you take everything off and you go behind there and you do more of a deep cleaning. The more you stay on top of that's really the secret to cleaning is the more maintenance you do, the less big cleaning you have to do. I'm a big proponent of maintenance cleaning.
Thanks to the help of Carolyn, everything was now super clean. To finish up, I just went through with the vacuum to get any bits and crumbs that may have fell on the floor, and then gave the floors a quick mop so everything was super clean. And there we have it, a nice clean kitchen. I definitely could not have done this without Carolyn's help, so thank you, Carolyn, and I definitely will be trying to do a better job of maintenance cleaning from now on. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit about cleaning your kitchen. Comment down below any cleaning questions you may have, and let us know what you want to see us clean next. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to GH. Bye guys!